We just want to let you know that you're going to stay upset. Okay, what we're not going to do is sit here with our dicks tucked between our legs, apologizing on the podcast for jokes.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Jelani Lion from the 10 Lions podcast, and today I'm here with my son, Jeffrey Crooks. We are reacting to the Andrew Schulz and ShxtsNGigs controversy, debacle, whatever you name it. I guess basically how it's going, like Fuhad and James, the two hosts of ShxtsNGigs podcast, super funny guys from the UK. I guess on Andrew Schultz's podcast there was like either racist or like offensive insults made towards black women, and I guess ShxtsNGigs their like audience is majority, or a lot of them are black women. They are black podcasters and whatnot. So basically the consensus is that they should have stuck up for black women. They should have protected the black women and whatnot. So we're about to react. We're going to see what was said.
That are upset at us. We just want to let you know that you're going to stay upset. Okay, what we're not going to do is sit here with our dicks tucked between our legs, apologizing on the podcast for jokes. Okay, matter of fact, we have a new apology video that we watched.
Yeah, so that was definitely a direct shot to ShxtsNGigs, Fuhad and James, because they came out with an apology for the podcast, or like them not protecting black women and whatnot. So that was a shot at them. Shots fired.
The ShxtsNGigs gentlemen came on the podcast.
I love them. I feel bad they're going through this.
Yeah, but actually I do want to take it seriously, because they are serious guys, and I'll stop fucking laughing, dude. They're defending their community. They came on the podcast. They got a lot of flack for laughing at a joke, and I would just want to hear their apology. These are serious fucking guys, and this is a serious apology. Al.
You're an asshole.
Al. No, can you take it seriously?
All right, sure.
Okay. Shifty?
I haven't seen this.
Yeah, that's crazy, Shifty. That's crazy.
Shifty.
Come on, Shifty.
Shifty,
fucking racist.
I want everybody to just take this serious, and I want us to try to have a serious moment. Mm-hmm. It's a serious podcast, and I want to just listen to their heartfelt apology.
Guys, right, before we get into today's episode, quick PSA, quick acknowledgement. So if you know, you know. If you don't, that's fine. But we just wanted to address something that's happening at the minute. This past weekend, there's been a couple of clips going around from when we did a session on the Flagrant podcast while we were on our US tour. And there were a few jokes made that were incredibly inappropriate. One specifically pertaining to black women. And in the clip, Andrew was.
All right, so look, Andrew Schulz is gonna basically break down that their apology is like false or fake or like phony or whatever. So that's why he's got a smile on his face, and they're just like, it's about to get messy.
Making a joke. I'm not even going to get into specifics. Frankly, like racist joke. Yeah. And we were laughing at it. And to give, first of all, before we get into like specifics or anything like that, obviously there's just literally no excuse.
Pause.
There is no excuse.
Agreed.
Pause.
There's no excuse.
There's no fucking excuse. Ow. Can you pause? No excuse for that. I just want to take in the beginning of it. There's no excuse for jokes. There is never an excuse for making jokes.
But can we try?
I'm not going to ever make an excuse for being a comedian. There's never an excuse for making jokes. Okay? That is a real statement said by a man. I just want that to be clear. There is never an excuse for making jokes with the boys. Go on. Let's take it serious. Look at how sad he is over on the left.
Real thing. Like it is, Fight is a real thing. And
he is still.
There's no excuse for making jokes on the podcast, son. Andrew is already cooking them.
See how we should go back. We should go back because he's going through it right now. Look how he practiced this. I'm gonna pick my skin on my finger.
Guys.
No. I need you to watch him. Look, he bite his bottom lip. Oh, fuck, man.
There is no excuse.
Ooh.
And fight or flight is a real thing. Like it is, yeah. Fight or flight is a real thing, and it's so not easy to say, but when you're in those situations, you look at it through a lens of like, bro, if it was me, I promise you, I'll stand up, I'll sit them cameras down, I'll smack homeboy in the face, I'll say this, I'll do that. But when you're in there, you're in shock.
You're in shock, and all you want to do is move on.
Yeah, bro,
Pause.
move on is the fuck.
I've been there. I know what that's like. When you're just having fun and laughing with the boys, and you're like, I just can't wait to move on from this. Don't you know that feeling when you experience the fight or flight and then you just laugh? Does that happen to you guys when your body is just being torn with the primal urge to either?
Now here's my thing real fast. Andrew Schulz did not have to do this. He could have let them just have their apology and move on and like act like the whole thing never happened. But he was like, he's calling them on bullshit, and that's crazy because all they're trying to do is apologize.
Fight or flight, and instead you just go, ha, ha, ha. Do you guys ever have that feeling?
I feel like you're making an excuse for jokes.
I'm not. I would never.
That sounds like what you're doing.
Hey, I would never excuse taking two things that have nothing to do with one another and then bring them together to make your friends laugh. I would never excuse that, Mark.
What if it has a good setup and a misdirection at the end?
You're enticing me. You're doing that thing where you're kind of tricking me with your brain. You're using your brain to trick me into agreeing with something I do not want to agree with.
I'm just asking.
Please continue.
Fucking word, bro. All you want to do is fucking move on. Just move on to the next thing. Just
Yes.
move on to the next
Fucking
thing.
move on.
And
So
like
many
we had to
times.
say a few times, bro, just move on.
Just move
Just
on.
move
There's
on.
so many different
I
topics.
know.
We were like, move on.
Move on.
Yeah.
It's not even like about petty laughs or anything, but we just wanted to
Get out of that situation.
Get out of
literally
there.
that situation,
I know.
Keep the ball rolling, and we thought it was going to be more of like a bros chat.
Yeah,
but
just
it
like-
ended up
yeah.
being something like
I thought it was going to be that too. I thought it was going to be one of those bros chats where you just say everything that's polite and proper. I did think, what do you guys do when you hang out with the boys?
We play games.
What kind of games do you play?
What we're grateful for.
Yo,
I will sometimes just say 10 things we're grateful for.
I hate that you guys have created an energy on this podcast where instead of just saying what we're grateful for and appreciating the community that we build, we try to make each other laugh with inappropriate jokes. I hate that kind of boys hang.
Yeah, we should change it.
I want to change that. Can we start right now?
Let's make it a Shabbat dinner.
Yeah, let's make it a Shabbat dinner.
Yeah.
Okay, what is that?
It's the vibes we need.
Just a vibe.
Yes.
Talk about our weeks. Be grateful.
Yes.
Turn down everything else in the world.
You see why
Talk of
everyone
money.
hates them? Do you see why? Because that's their idea of fun.
Yeah,
Their
yeah.
idea of fun is sitting around, eating food that didn't taste good, and then
Yeah.
telling everybody what they're grateful for.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to do that, though.
Yeah,
Let's do
that's
that.
what we should do.
There we go.
Can we make an agreement right now?
Turn it.
No more inappropriate jokes,
I like that.
especially from you and even you.
I like that.
You never say anything
I don't.
inappropriate.
I don't. I'm the most appropriate.
You are. Thank God. One of us.
Yeah, I have to be.
Please
Keep
continue.
you guys in line.
In something that's like really, really hurt people that
Yeah.
look to us for support and look to us to feel protected. And protected is the main thing
Yeah.
that I wanted to discuss is that it is our duty to protect you guys.
Pause.
Yo.
I feel like we failed.
Yo.
I feel like we failed, Akash.
Yo.
The past, how many years have we been doing this?
6, 7.
The past 7 years, where I've been saying that your people fuck mud,
Yeah.
and you have been saying that my people fuck sheep.
Yeah.
I don't feel like we've protected either of our people.
You know what? You're right. You're right. And it's our duty to protect people.
Scottish people, I just want to say that I apologize to all of you.
I don't know. Like, they're making like fun of the guys for not protecting black women and whatnot, and they're like using their own like races to when they're like joking about racism, or they're not racism, but like joking about the other's race or whatever. And like, it's kind of like, I don't know. It's touchy. It's getting weird. Like, I guess white men don't protect white women, like kind of like freaking historically. And I don't really know about Indian men protecting Indian women, but You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the apology was obviously necessary. I think that Andrew Schulz wouldn't have gone so hard if they didn't make it seem like they didn't like find it funny or whatever, because it's putting a bad light on his podcast. I think that's why he's like making this stance and not letting them get away with it. That's the only thing that makes sense to me.
For letting this motherfucker say we fucked you.
Scottish people, I apologize that you're all so ugly that you have to fuck sheep. I apologize for that.
It's our duty to protect people.
Wait, so whenever we see a video of an Indian guy fucking mud, what is that?
We haven't seen one.
Oh, really?
We've seen a guy fucking a girl in mud. They fuck mud.
Oh, nah.
Wait a minute.
The other videos,
Salzburg.
they were going down on the mud.
Y'all be doing foreplay. Y'all be warming up the mud. It's wet already. Stop making jokes. Hey, stop trying to have fun with the boys. Al, you're trying to have fun with the boys.
I'm thankful for you guys, bro.
Yeah. Can you just say two things you're grateful for? Because what you
black women. One better be black women. Better be black women. Say don't say black. Hey, if you don't say black women, it's a problem, Al.
I'm thankful that you guys
don't say I'm thankful that I'm not married to a black woman. Don't you dare say that.
God damn!
I'm saying what not to say.
She's from Spain.
Yeah. I gotta protect my woman now.
Okay, keep going.
Sorry, Indians, by the way.
Yeah.
I apologize.
No, I apologize. I should have protected you.
I apologize.
Because you're not capable of protecting yourself. That's the thing. I don't think that you're capable of protecting yourself, so it's my job to protect you. I got to infantilize you, and I apologize.
Yeah, and say Indians don't fuck mud.
I don't think that we have it in us to overcome jokes, so I apologize. I should protect
you. You guys have never fucked mud, and you've never smelled.
Well, I feel like you added that.
That's true.
And I'm going to protect us.
Right.
That is true.
How are you going to protect them?
I'm not gonna lie, this whole joint is uncomfortable. Like I know that they're joking, but it's just like it's such weird humor. Like and like back to back, it's just like I kind of get what Fuhad and James were saying. Like all right, can we move on?
When we come here.
I think they don't smell ever. I don't think they've ever smelled. I wouldn't even make a caveat. And your food is sanitary. That's the thing I believe. And
you're not sanitary. What are you talking about?
I'm saying
piss in the sink.
I'm grateful that their food is sanitary. I'm just saying.
This guy bites his feet. What are you talking about?
Why are you disagreeing with me?
I do bite my feet. I just want to say that is not a Scottish thing, and I don't want you to put that on my community. That is a just me thing. Okay. Now, as far as the sanitary,
you're eating your own body. That's kind of a Haitian thing.
Mark, can we take this seriously? This is an apology. They're fighting for their careers.
Désolé.
They're fighting for their lives
Lo
here.
siento, Haitians. I'm sorry.
Okay?
And it is definitely not cool to be in that situation. And again, not be the ones to stand up and kick the cameras down. And we fucked it on that occasion.
We did.
It's not going to happen again. And it's about being human. It's about realizing that you don't know what you're prepared for. You don't know how to prepare for something
you don't know,
what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Once it's happened one time, you're like,
Pause. You know what's mad funny about this? Is that they had shit that they asked to take out the episode. You know what they didn't ask to take out?
Your racist slander. Why is your nose twitching?
See, and that's the part that's going like crazy. That's the part that's going like viral. Like basically, he's out in the fact that they could have, if they wanted to, take that part out of the podcast, but they didn't see anything wrong with it. So basically, he's calling their apology BS and whatnot. But at the end of the day, it's a over 2 hour long podcast. So like, if they miss something that should have been taken out, it's like, I don't know. He knows what he's doing. He's playing a game, but he's definitely winning at this point.
They had shit. Their producer, whatever, was like, "Hey, we really think that's inappropriate. We'd like to take that out. That's very uncomfortable." Their fight and flight instinct really kicked in after the power down. But with that joke about the black women, nothing really seemed. The fight or flight wasn't really there.
Your delivery was too good.
Maybe they were seduced by a delivery.
Yeah,
I like them. I feel bad they're going through this, but you don't got to protect anybody. That's what I would say.
I like
to y'all
them too.
Personally, to y'all publicly, you don't got to protect. Your people are equal. What are you talking about?
Okay, let's listen to the end of the apology.
You learn from your mistakes, and
That's true.
that's literally
it, bro.
learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, we
man.
fucked it, and we're sorry.
You
And
definitely do apologize.
it's for me, like it's one of them ones where you don't realize that, like, for one, when you're part of a community, you don't realize that you can hurt your own community.
Especially
when you're not, when unintentionally,
for real.
and
Yeah.
also on top of that,
true.
it was so crazy that, like, the narrative that's been spun about how we feel about our community,
Ooh.
the irony of the fact that whilst the whole reason we're in that country was to just show how much we love our community and show how much we love our supporters and how much time we spent at the shows and just like getting to know people and just like understanding our community better and just like making friends and making bonds and showing love, and they're showing love. And this whole 6-week trip was just about showing how much we love our community and how much our community show out for us. And then to have that exact same trip be the reason that we're having to have this conversation now. But at the end of the day, mistakes make you a better person.
Mistakes do make you a better person.
You're not born a perfect person. And yeah, we don't condone, we don't appease that behavior. We don't.
All right. We get it.
Headlines podcast, over 15 episodes talking about different things, music related, dating related. We play mad games, mad jokes, different fights, arguments, debates, and whatnot. So the channel is just going to continue to grow. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you check out the rest of the channel, and I'll see you next time.